another anime update. And the players? Well, they are calling it an absolute massacre. An absolute disgrace. How bad is the slop within this update to make the players deem it as the worst update of all time? Is the community overreacting?
Oh, for fuck. Why am I back on the game? I said I was gonna quit, man. That's what everyone's saying right now, right? Well, I've come back for the last time, and I mean it. For at least a good while. For at least a good while. I promise some more videos. But anyways, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Straight to the chase. Grab some popcorn. Get a cup of tea because this is gonna be a juicer. Because you guys have been messaging me. Asking my thoughts. So I thought I'd just make a video rather than ranting in people's DMs. Because the last thing they want is a little jester. Dressed up for the occasion of this game. So anyways, we're gonna check the update log. And you can see we got a new raid. Sorcerer Slot. We've got a new evolution. Which is so peak. Man, whoever made this, I want to kiss, because it's so peak. We got the Blindfold V2. We've got 3 new materials, the slop scraps, the slop pages, and the slop seal. 3 new cosmetics. We got the slop fit, the slop cape, the divergent slop. I know, a bit of a curveball on that one, I will not lie. We've got a new emote, the unlucky dance. We've got 2 new pets. The Cursed Wolf B and the Cursed Wolf W, because if you do equip these, you will be banned from hunting zombies permanently. And maybe that is for the good because of how god-awful those pets are. Moving on, we have something that's actually pretty decent minus the pricing. Holy, I could buy a mansion with this. Not even got a Robux option, so I can't even pay to win here. So rest in peace to those who don't have a bunch of coins like me, because 30 milli for a chance of getting not even the whole pet pack. You're out of luck, buddy. We got a rabbit, a flying dino, blue dino, bird dino. Some really good names for these dinos. Stegosaurus, T-Rex. T-Rex has a special, we'll get into that. Quality of life, the one thing here that's actually pretty peak. Visual updates, Excalibur, I heard some complaints, so I don't even know if this is in the game properly. So we will actually try out the Excalibur. The Blindfold V2 I don't actually have, nor will I have. Ever. I will show what it looks like because we did get a sneak peek on it. But anyways, we got a bit of balancing. Nobody wants me to run through all of this. We got some bug fixes because this game needs it. And not some slop anime in the game. Thank you. And then we've got some archived stuff. Caves campaign, but nobody cared for it because it was garbage. So that is all the content. Let's go to the pets, see how they look. Divine Dog B, 173 damage, 69% skill damage, 58% crit damage, 9% crit chance, 150 HP, and 10 walk speed because we're not already fast enough. Same exact stats on the Divine Dog. Bird Dino we don't really care about, but it's got some comedic damage on it. Blue Dino, some really cool name, has 45% drop chance. I don't even know if drop chance has been fixed. Flying Dino, we've got Michael Jackson as a flying dinosaur. Moving away from that, we got a bunny. You know, pretty funny. Looks like Eevee, just maybe if it went to the bar a few too many times and got a bit too drunk. Should have called it Rabbit rather than Bunny because this is not a bunny. That was my bunny rabbit. I would probably call Pest Control because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. But anyways, I've shown you them. Let's go on the actual Celestial of the prehistoric pet pack. We got 150 HP. Same exact amount of HP as damage, 150. 60% skill damage, 50% crit damage, 8% crit chance, because again, crit chance is literally useless. And a special. Every 30 seconds, the T-Rex roars, stuns nearby zombies for 4 seconds, and makes them take 10% damage. 10 seconds. Plus 10%. Sorry. That isn't the main issue with these pets, although they do have busted stats. They're not as busted as the max level stats. As you can see, my skill damage and my damage and even my crit damage goes through the roof with these pets, but apparently they're bugged. Correct me if I'm wrong, but people are saying they're bugged in the general chat of the HZ Discord, for those of you who are still there after this update. But that is everything, so we're gonna try the Excalibur now, because that is gonna be so great. I'm actually so hyped for this, man. It's gonna be so peak, man. But once we try this, we're gonna see what the VFX of the blindfold look like. Still haven't looped the pose, but we're gonna check this out. You know how it is. Little clown just walking by, little jester, whatever you want to call me. Let's go in Oh, damn! My favorite map is gone, man. I guess Carnival will do, you know. I guess it'll do. So anyways, we're here. And let's see these VFX reworks. Let's try the blinding biff. I don't think anything changed there. Let's try Shining Strike. You know, that's a W, actually. That's a W. Let's try Blade Rush. Okay. Let's try Sword Start. Okay. They called this a... Okay. See, I have an issue. Why the fuck does this not have golden VFX still? This is yellow VFX, the same as Caliburn. It's mid as hell. That's a cool ability, I will admit. But this, my guy, I may as well be playing CSGO and spamming flashbangs on myself. Like, I like that. I like that where you charge forward and it does that. But that could have been an ability. That's just giving me AFQ vibes, but just a worse version of AFQ. Because, you know, Anime Final Quest. Not pumping out this, is all I'll say. But, you know, at least it's not an Evo. The VFX you just got it with the weapon, guys. You didn't have to spend 20 or so hours fighting the raid boss that one-taps you. Which we'll get into in a minute, don't worry. But, you know, it's alright, I guess. You know, if you're a mobile player... you know, I guess it sucks to suck. Nothing against my mobile users, but I don't know the thought process with this. You know, maybe if we didn't add a raid boss and an evolution, we could have tweaked this a tiny bit. Just throwing it out there. But we're gonna go try out the raid boss. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's not waste any more time. I have to truly indulge myself in the anime, okay, before we get in this raid boss. As you can see, I've equipped all 3 cosmetics that you get from the raid boss, as well as the pets. I just have to truly indulge myself in this, you know. In fact, we gotta equip Blindfold too, you know how it is. Like, I truly gotta indulge myself in the cosmetics. I've got the Sorcerer's Cape on, which has some nice physics to it. Maybe swaying a little too much from left to right, but that's exactly how the update's been making me feel. One update is kind of decent, and then the next is an absolute disaster class. Let's go try this raid, bro. It finna be peak, man. We're not going on hell, because you'll see why. You'll see why, man. Right, we're here. Back in anime a copy slot. My bad, guys. We're here in Hunty Zombies. How could I be so dumb? I actually haven't seen the cutscene for Slop Joe, but let's see him. That's some W cutscene, I will say. As you can see, the map is very reminiscent of anime a copy Slop. You know, it would really fit that game, considering that CCU plummeted like an absolute forward, bro. I told you that game would die, and it did. Going from 50k CCU power update to 16k, yikes, bro. But anyways, we're just gonna get close to him, you know, we need to get close for our abilities. You know how it is. Oh wait, he doesn't one-tap anymore. Oh, we died. I think we gotta use the inner curse technique of ourselves. Alright, let's run it. Oh, he one-tapped me, man. We didn't use our curse technique properly, man. Like, bro, we gotta use our, we gotta use our jutsus, man. We gotta use our Gear 5 Luffy, bro. Like, what is this, man? Come on, we gotta use our anime capabilities. Let's stop with this actual creative, like, slop. This is too creative. Let's use the anime, bro. Let's use the anime slop. Come on. Let's use it. Come on, Gojo. Give me your best shot. Give me your best shot, bro. You got some nice attacks going right on the side of you, bro. You're doing kickflips on yourself. Look at that. And we died. Yeah, we didn't use the power of friendship enough. We didn't use our talk no jutsu enough. Like, our anime inner being there. That just sucks, man. I really don't want to be that raid boss. That just sucks. That's a shame. And that pose right there really shows this game. So anyways, that's the update. I thought we'd do a bit more of a funny video, you know, laughing at this game's poor update. Because, you know, I will. It's anime. I have every right to. And if it comes to disrespecting anime in this game, you know I will. Frigid already made a video that perfectly explain what the game should be doing, and you know, hopefully something changes. I hope the summer will brighten the mood. It should do, at least, but not with this anime, man. I'm never using an anime cosmetic again. As you can see, I would never anyways, I would never use an anime cosmetic. Hashtag bring back worm hamster pet combo. You know, this was I'm kidding, I don't even know if there's meta at one point. 5% crit chance. Yeah, the game's gone, and frame rates galore. I didn't actually show you guys the emote, and that's because my game crashes every time. I'm kidding, it doesn't. But it may as well because of how bad it is. Because as you know, we have the iconic frigid dance, holy frame drop. But if I show you guys, this is how I feel, by the way. If I show you guys this new emote, the lucky dance, just no audio. Don't worry, you're hearing exactly what I am, just nothing. Yeah, anyways, that was that. Let me just unequip that. Definitely never equipping that again. Always equipping this for my Go Frigid, you know how he is, but it's only up from here. Hopefully, I don't know, man. I'm not making content on this game, and if I do, it's gonna be in the same format as Anime a Copy Slop. I will be mocking Anime a Copy Slop if they leak their panel again. Same goes for HZ. There's no exceptions here. No matter how much I love a game, no matter how much I work for a game, I will still give my views and opinions for the community that doesn't have a voice. And I know you guys don't like anime in this game, but apparently anime does wonders for this game. 3.9k CCU. Nobody knew this update was coming, by the way, so that CCU would have gone the same way. Like, yeah, you probably got a bit of playtime, like maybe 10 seconds more before they hopped off and realized you gotta grind like 20 hours for a Blindfold VFX rework and like +2 damage. Does wonders for the game, guys. Anime is the way forward, said nobody. Literally in the top games on Roblox, only 8, if that, are anime. And you're telling me we need anime in this game. Alright, bro. There's a zombie game with no anime that's getting 100k CCU. Why can't we do that? Because there's bugs that need to be fixed, but instead we add a raid. That's all I really gotta say. Yeah, this is the only thing saving HC right now, the boss rush. Not me, that's just ego, but the boss rush shop, this was good. How do we go from a good update to slop? I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you, because we look at the crafts, Blindfold has a nice image there. It looks amazing. You know, I don't mind anime games, but when you're not an anime game, and people are asking for creativity, they're begging for creativity, they're begging for new content that isn't some slop, and you give them this, I don't know anymore. I don't know what HT is anymore. Like if I was to show you this, guys, would you think it's Hunty's? Oh, my bad. No, it's just Hunty now. My bad, bro. They changed it. They literally changed it, bro. But anyways, before I do finish this, I want to show you guys the Blindfold rework. So let's just check this. Gotta mute that before I get copyrighted. Holy. But you can see nice VFX on the M1, and then I'm impatient, so I just want to see the Z move. Yep, some decent VFX there. The hold, as you can see, nice VFX. The X move, I'm pretty sure this didn't really change, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it did a lot, actually. Yeah, as you can see, it changes quite a bit. Hollow purple, let's see. So this one's actually changed. If you actually do have it, it shows red and blue combining to make hollow purple. I know, for a lore accurate anime weapon in this game, you've got to spend 20 hours. Oh, and you also need the predecessor. Yeah, I know, it's a good deal. And the rest of it is the exact same. So, you know, an Evo and it's not an Evo, you just played yourself. I don't think any of the anime weps deserve an Evo of sorts. So that's kind of a disgrace, especially when you have something like this. You're telling me we haven't used this yet? What's this supposed to be? But anyways, yeah, no, that's it for the video. If you did enjoy the video, maybe consider liking and subscribing. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this update. And please let me know if you actually want anime in this game, or if you want it to be inspired, or you just want creative ideas, better progression, better rewards, better everything in the game. Please let me know. I will be listening to everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Peace!